Britney Spears is setting boundaries, but her family is concerned. We got to talk about the latest drama with the pop queen, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, the whole vibe feels like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out, going with the flow and keeping each other company. I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. And I really don't take any of you guys for granted. Now, I know what you might be thinking, like, girl, what is going on with you? Listen, girl, I'm trying to channel my grandmother today. She used to love wearing these bandanas, and I've been thinking about her, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do a little nod to her. I don't know. I look a little cray-cray, but I wanted I just wanted to wear something of, of hers, so that's what I'm doing. But listen, best friend, yeah, the whole vibe here is like, we're just in a hangout session on a comfy couch, just talking and eating our favorite snacks and having a huge pillow over our tummies and just covers and just, cozy. So subscribe. Okay. We got to talk about Ms. Britney Jean Spears, born December 2nd, 1981. Baby, one more time, Inside did it again. Britney in his own greatest hits, My Prerogative, Blackout, Circus in the Hotel, Britney Jean and Glory. Girl, what happened? Girl, what in the... Like that? You like it? Now watch me. Is going on here? Listen, I have no idea what is taking over me, but all I know is that Britney Spears, she's taking over me today. No, listen, Britney Jean Spears, there is some new reports and we got to talk about it. It says Britney Spears has reportedly gone radio silent on her loved ones amid her quote unquote disturbing behavior. I'm just reading it how the article is written. After the singer sparked concern for leaving a wine bar with a champagne flute in hand, she has allegedly ghosted her friends and family. She isn't returning texts, won't pick up calls, and won't even read DMs. This source, the family insider, revealed. It's very frustrating because we just want to make sure she's okay, that life is good, that she's taking care of herself, but she won't have anything to do with us. Excuse me. A second family source claimed that her behavior is disturbing and raising a lot of red flags right now, as loved ones don't know what to do next. Meanwhile, a third insider stuck up for Spears, saying she is in no rush to get back to her family, who have been trying to contact her. They sense that and will likely give her a few days and the weekend before trying to make contact again during the holiday next week. If that doesn't work, they are going to put in a concerted effort around her birthday to get back in her good graces, or at least let her know that they're there for her. On Tuesday, the toxic singer was photographed exiting a wine bar, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, so I first want to know, who are the family members that she is supposedly ignoring? Because if it's her father, her mother, her sister, we know how Britney feels about them. Now, one thing, it is true, like, we think that they have no contact, but there have been multiple times and multiple sources that have said that Britney Spears is allegedly in contact with her mom sometimes and in contact with Jamie Lynn sometimes, but definitely not her father. Oh, and of course her brother Brian. I'll tell you this. I'm a person that when something is going on, I also shut myself down. It's very hard for me to let people in or to want to even bother people with my things, right? But I know that there are certain people that, thank goodness, I can reach and I can contact, that I know are there for me truthfully and honestly. I'm not sure Britney has that, like, we know that there are certain people that we can trust, but does Britney know that family-wise? I know that she loves her best friends, Kate Hudson and, Paris Hilton, and she's back, now she's with the Kardashians. And so, I don't know if who this source is saying, what is a family member that they're actually referring to, because if it is her father, if it is her sister, if it is whoever, why would she be interested in making contact with them? Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't quite make sense to me why people would believe that she would even want to, be friendly or on good terms with them. I really do feel that Britney is in a moment in her life where, unfortunately, she's been through so much, and she had to learn the incredibly hard way that her family, they're bullshit and they're pieces of shit. You know, if you read The Woman in Me, you're going to know what I'm talking about. I do hope and pray that Britney's not isolating herself from the few people that she does have and that she does trust. That is something that I'm just really crossing my fingers for, because I wouldn't want Britney to put herself in such a lonely space, you know, because I'm sorry to say, but like, it worries me who she is around. It worries me what type of people she is letting in, because I feel like the people she's let in lately, boyfriend-wise and husband-wise, all want something from her. So I am crossing my fingers and praying to God above that she is surrounded by good people. And her putting her boundaries to the people that hurt her the most, I don't think she should be punished or penalized for that. I think that unfortunately, we do live in a world where we have to set our boundaries. We have to cut communication, even if that's with our family, if we feel that they have taken advantage of us or, you know, abused us in any way, mentally, physically, whatever, you know, or crossed our boundaries. And unfortunately, Britney's boundaries were crushed. You know, Britney's boundaries did not exist for these monsters. So, I don't know. In a perfect world, I wish that her sister would have stuck up for her in the conservatorship so Britney could have that support, because Britney loves her sister. I wish that her mother would have also supported her, because I know how much Britney loved her mother and her sister. And so I do wish that Britney would at least have them. But unfortunately, in my opinion, they went along with this and they just kind of let Britney just be a prisoner, in my opinion, okay? So yeah, it is a shame. It is very sad. Britney expressed many times how much she loved her mother and her sister in the past. And it is very unfortunate that Britney now sees that she doesn't have anybody. So it's something that worries me. I'm not gonna lie. It's something that makes me very sad, but I know Britney is going to be okay. There are tons of rumors that Britney is now turning to the Kardashians for emotional support, also for business advice, any type of, you know, team that they can put for Britney. Supposedly Britney's accepting their help. And, you know, whatever makes Britney feel safe and happy and seen and heard, then, you know, I'm all for it. But it is very sad for me to think that Britney's by herself in that big old mansion. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with being by yourself. I do want to clarify that, because I do get the occasional comments like, I'm by myself and I love it. Listen, I'm not ever saying that being by yourself is a bad thing. If that's what you love, girl, do it, honey. You know, but what I am saying is that Britney, I'd rather her be by herself than with bad people around her. And I do think she needs the right people around her so that they could protect her from the bad people. Because I don't think that Britney is in a place where she is strong enough to put that wall up. I think Britney is she's healing from all this abuse and trauma. And sometimes I think she's very strong because she survived the conservatorship, but I don't think she is maybe that, I'm just scared that she lets people in that take advantage of her. So if she had more people that loved her sincerely there protecting her, they wouldn't let these bad people in. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I talked a lot in this video. I apologize. I love Britney. You guys know this, and I hope that Britney knows how much we love her. And yeah, that's I don't know, girl. If she's ignoring you, I mean, there has to be a reason for it. You know, just keep on trying if you really feel like you should be in Britney's life and if she wants you in her life. So, Britney, I have been calling you. You don't answer, but that's fine, girl. You know, that's okay, girl. You'll text me later, right? A lot of you guys always tell me how much you wish I was Britney's friend. Listen, I know that if I were Britney's friend, A, no one would know about it, and B, you know, it would be an honor, because I would love to be there for her, you know. I saw a comment saying, like, Sebastian, you wouldn't tell us if you were Britney's friend? Absolutely not. I wouldn't tell anybody. And the reason for that is because the number one thing that I believe has happened to her is that people have crushed her trust. And if you go around saying you're Britney Spears' friend and you go around, you know, promoting that or just kind of living off of that, what the fuck? You're not a true friend. You're a user. And Britney's had enough with users. So, no, girl, if I were Britney's friend, no one would know. So I guess you would think, is he Britney's friend? No, I'm not, girl. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. I wish you guys a beautiful day. And I know this week is going to be very blessed. And I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.